Scorpio, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of August 2025. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Scorpio. What do we got? The overall energy for the reading, the Justice card. We got balance. We got the energy of balance. Okay, we'll see what we do with it when we clarify, but for now, that's how it all plays out. I think you are balanced. But anyways, starting off the reading, you get the Ace of Pentacles crossed by the Fool. You're looking at a brand new beginning, new opportunity here, and I feel like you're taking it, whatever this is. In your focus, the Queen of Cups. It could involve somebody else that you find quite matching, or something else, not necessarily a person. Could feel like it's a perfect match to what it is that you're doing here. In the recent past, the Judgment card, making some maybe radical decisions here. You know, making up your mind about something. Okay. In your strength, the Four of Pentacles, you seem to be pretty stubborn, and that seems to be functioning as your strength right now. So, okay. In the immediate future, the Three of Swords. Why does everybody get a little bit of Three of Swords in their immediate future? Seems like a collective deal. Like a little bit of, you know, you're doing good, you're doing good, you're doing good, and then bam, something happens. And it's like, you're still doing good, doing good, doing good, you know what I mean? But it's like, a little bit of a buzz kill. A little bit of this happened. So a little bit of a stressful type of an energy, maybe painful. We'll see. Supporting this reading, the Six of Swords. As you're kind of doing what you're doing here, you're leaving something behind. I don't know if that's conscious or not, but it's kind of a given. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Four of Swords. I think you are balanced. I think you're more balanced than you think you are. You know, type of a deal. Your energy seems to be quite smooth and, you know, not over this or under that, you know what I mean? It's pretty balanced. Okay. In your hopes and fears, the King of Wands. You're pursuing something in a very passionate way here. You know, but I get the sense that you're not letting that passion show much for some reason. Okay. And for the potential outcome, the Ace of Swords. That's involving action, so you're taking action on something there. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me do the Justice card. For the Justice, you get the Two of Wands, the Star, the Page of Wands. You're kind of telling me I've been waiting for a long time for this or something. And now feels like it's the right time to start going in this direction. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, the Death card, the World card. You're definitely closing off a cycle too. I think you're very much aware of this. But it comes through as obvious, like almost like you're moving to a new house or moving to a new country even, or just it's something new, it's something brand new, but you're super confident in it. And through that, you're ending a cycle. And you're confident in that as well. You're like, yeah, I'm wrapping this up to start this up. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's do the Fool. The Five of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Hermit. And some old patterns are going to start showing up, like, you know, the fear of the unknown. Fear of change. Ew. Fixed sign. Ew. Change? Ew. But I know I got to do it. You know, and it's going to happen. So you're staying pretty much tuned in as much as you can to yourself and to your heart, rather than to your mind that's going to drive you into that fear. of whatever changes are taking place here. So that's good that you're doing that, that you're acknowledging that, hey, when I jump into that fear train here, I might as well bring myself back into alignment with myself. For the Queen of Cups in your focus, you get the High Priestess, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Man, something feels good about this new direction, whether it's a person involved in there or just another stage of your life. Basically, something feels really, really right, like you feel it in your heart, type of a deal. And that's where you're trying to keep that focus, you know, in how it feels, rather than what you think or what might show up, or, you know. Super nice. Let me do the Judgment card in the recent past. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. There's a connection here to another energy. I don't think it's romantic. If anything, it's a friendship or something. But based off of this connection, something shifted. Something happened for you. Where initially you're looking like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Like almost panic mode about it. Like you're almost lost completely. And then you find your direction through this new move or whatever the hell is going on. So it started from there, from that dynamic, from that connection to another energy. The complete stepping into complete darkness where I have no fucking clue what's going on, into this a sense of clarity, a sense of, you know, there's no more darkness here for sure. For the Four of Pentacles, in your strength, you get the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. You're very determined here. Again, edging on stubborn. Of, I'm gonna make this happen no matter what happens. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care. I'm gonna make this happen. Because this, whatever is happening here, whatever you're doing, has to do with not only your well-being, but almost laying down a foundation for you. Maybe a new one. Like a sense of stability. So it's super nice that you have that drive over there. Okay. That's the kind of stubbornness I do like. Let's do the Three of Swords in the immediate future. The Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance card. Man, this fucker of a time concept always is trying to interfere here. And it's us, because we're letting it. You're progressing, but you're progressing quite slow. And because of that, you have the tendency to hang on to this concept of time. That's going to be a mind fuckery at some point. It's like, why am I going so slow? Why? If we didn't have the concept of time, you wouldn't know what slow is or fast is. You would just go. You know? You would have no measurement over how you go. It would just feel like, I'm going, I'm moving. You know, but because, and we all have the tendency to hang on to how slow things are, how fast things are moving, you know. So it's catching up with you. And that's when things start to look a little unpleasant, uncomfortable. Oh, it's moving too slow. Oh, I'm not making any progress. Oh, I'm making some progress, but man, it's slow. Couldn't it be faster? So, patience. Untie yourself from the illusion of time, because it is an illusion. Because it just dictates how you're going to think about your journey at some point. And why would you do that? It's a beautiful journey, apparently. So why not, again, come back to your heart? And because when you come back to your heart, you come back to the present moment. In the present moment, there is no time. There's just the present. You know, there is no, hey, in the future, or hey, in the past. No, you just got the present. That's where you're at. There is no future or past in there. There's just this now. You know? So you're slipping a little bit on that slippery slope there, for sure, of time. The slippery slope of time. And it's starting to not feel as good, this journey. So, for the supportive energies, for the Six of Swords, you get the King of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Fool. you're I don't think you're leaving this behind. I think you're either you or this energy that seems to be close to you is moving away further. Could be your next door neighbor that you're close friends with and they're moving to, 20 minutes away or something. No, I don't think. I think it's you. I think it's you, and I think it's you through this journey that you've embarked on. Because the connection still remains. It's the distance that's getting, again, the concept of time and space. And, the connection remains to whoever this is. Okay, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. Just, don't allow for this energy to surprise you when it does show up for you in terms of, oh my God, I'm moving away, or you're moving away, or what's happening? For the Four of Swords in the hidden energies, you get the Nine of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. Nah, but you're very determined and you're going to keep going. No matter how, up and down it's going to feel along the way. And the ups and downs, I feel like you're starting to get the awareness that you're the one in charge of those. As you hang on to the concept of time there, your energy is going down. It starts to feel like crap, but it starts to feel like crap because you are the one that's hanging on to the concept of time and how slow it's going in, So I feel like you're starting to get into the awareness of, it's going to be up to me if I make this journey beautiful or not. And I think you're choosing beautiful, not the not. Because it feels better. So that tells me that you're upping that sense of awareness over, where your mind goes, because that's what's going to kind of drag you out of your heart and out of the present moment. In your hopes and fears, for the King of Wands, you get the Strength card, the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups. Who is this King of Wands? Who is this to you? There's someone very important. I don't even know if this is an actual physical space or distance. I think it's because your frequency is shifting. And it could feel that you're at a little bit of a distance, energetically speaking. But you're still here. They're very, very important to you from what you're giving me. But you're feeling the shifts. Which could be feeling something like, again, just feeling at a distance from whoever this is, even though they're in front of you. And it's not something that you're doing wrong or they're doing wrong. It's, with every healing journey, that's what happens. And at some point, they might actually keep up. They might be like, hey, I'm coming with you. I'm gonna do the work too, and I'm gonna get there where you're at. Who knows? But you're feeling the effects of the shifts that are happening within you that are kind of coming upon this dynamic too. So, okay, but it's someone important. For the Ace of Swords, in your potential outcome, you get the Seven of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. You're hesitant here. There's something that's shown up there as an opportunity for you that I feel like your first initial reaction to it is to go for it, to jump for it. But you're hesitant. The second reaction to it is you're hesitating. Something that looks good, something that is just part of this whole journey, and it feels like it fits this whole journey in the way that it's progressing. I don't know. I think it's an opportunity that comes your way that I think eventually you're going to take, even if you are hesitant, because it feels good and it feels matching to whatever's going on here. So things are looking pretty good here. I'm not going to lie. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands. These are kind of spewed type of, like someone that says something they don't mean, and after they said it, it's like, fuck, why did I say that? I didn't mean that. I think it's happening within this dynamic here. And I don't know who's doing it, but somebody's doing it. And I think it's, again, kind of a result of the shifts that are happening within you personally, and then it would reflect into this dynamic somehow, and then this could be a cause, one of the results, I mean, for those shifts of, lashing out or who knows what. So I don't know who's doing that. If it's you, if it's them, just so you know, if it's you, you didn't mean it. If it's them, they didn't mean it. So let's do the Sacred Traveler Oracle. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Let's see. Card meaning: rest, rejuvenate, tune into your spiritual source. It's in times of retreat and inner sanctuary that you can truly hear the voice of your soul. Go within and find your inner refuge. Be a safe haven for others. Step forward with grace, deliberation, and thoughtfulness. Take moments for reflection. Profound healing of physical and emotional wounds can occur in the stillness of sanctuary. Difficult situations can be averted by taking time to go within. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, sometimes the voyager becomes travel weary. The pack becomes heavy and the journey becomes lackluster. It's in these moments that the traveler needs to step off the path and find a temple or sanctuary to reassess and renew, and to remember what is truly important in life. This gives perspective and new life strategies. Create a place of beauty in your home, in parentheses, or in nature, that feels sacred and holy, and spend time there, carefully listening to your inner voice. If you've been pushing too hard or struggling to keep going, this is a time to be still and nurture your internal world. Listen to the voice of spirit. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.